Alright, listen up, Choom. We're deep in the black ice now, and if you don't start jacking into the signal, you're gonna flatline before you even know what hit you. The corpos and the elites, Musk, Trump, Bezos, all of them, they're not just gunning for your eddies, they're gunning for you, your data, your thoughts, your future. This isn't just a corpo takeover, this is a full-blown dark enlightenment push, and if you don't see the patterns yet, it's time to peel back the chrome and look at the raw code underneath. See, the dark enlightenment isn't just some fringe philosophy cooked up in the depths of the net. It's the foundation for a future where democracy's a relic and power rests in the hands of a single, untouchable corpo boss. Think about it. No more messy elections, no more public accountability, just one AI-powered megacorp state run by a CEO-type figure who's got more control over your life than the government ever dreamed of. It's not fiction. It's a slow-roll dystopia we're already living in. You can feel it in the algorithms that decide what you see, the tracking baked into every piece of hardware you own, the quiet nudges steering your thoughts and actions without you even realizing it. And who's riding shotgun on this digital coup? Musk, a man who didn't build his empire from scratch no matter what the propaganda says. His hands are dirty with the legacy of his father's apartheid-era emerald mines, straight-up blood money. That legacy of exploitation and control? Yeah, it explains why Musk is so comfortable brushing aside labor rights, trampling safety regulations, and building a corpo empire on the backs of underpaid workers while spinning himself as some genius savior. Dude bought his way into Tesla and SpaceX. He didn't build those companies from scratch. He just knew when to buy in and take credits. And Trump? Same glitch in the system. The guy's entire empire was built on a manufactured image, crafted by reality TV and the media machine. The whole businessman persona? A lie. The guy's been bankrupt more times than a back alley fixer, but he still rides that image like it's gospel. And now, he's pushing for the same dark enlightenment style playbook, rolling back regulations, letting corporations do whatever the hell they want, even dropping barriers that protected against segregation and oppression in government contracts. That's not just incompetence, that's a deliberate push toward a future where power and control sit with the elite, and the rest of us are left scrambling for scraps in the dirt. This is the trajectory they're on. A hyper-corporate future where the corpos aren't just making the rules, they are the rules. It's already happening. The AI and data-driven algorithms running your life, they don't answer to you, they answer to the highest bidder. The predictive modeling baked into your phone, it knows where you're going before you do. The surveillance networks embedded in your smart home, your car, your wearables, that data is not just being stored, it's being sold, analyzed, weaponized, and the worst part, the back doors. Every piece of hardware you own, your phone, your laptop, even your gaming rig, has the potential for a hidden back door. Some corpo-friendly kill switch that can give someone else access to your machine, your data, your life. You think those state-sponsored hacks that leak millions of personal records are accidents? You think Apple and Google aren't cutting backroom deals to keep intelligence agencies happy? You think Amazon's not minding your shopping habits to predict how much you'll pay for healthcare, or housing, or even legal protection? It's all part of the system, and it's all designed to serve them, not you. But here's where the fight back starts, Choom. We're not powerless, not yet. The corpos want you to think you've got no options, but that's flatline thinking. We've got the tools. They're just not coming from the megacorps. If you want to stay off the grid, you need to start making some hard swaps. Get off the corporate spyware. Drop the iPhones and the stock Android build. Start running Graphene OS or Lineage OS on your devices. Systems built by the community, hardened against surveillance. Stop trusting cloud-based services controlled by the Big Five. Shift to Simple X, Matrix, and Signal for encrypted comms. Start using Meshtastic and ham radio for real off-grid chatter. Encrypted, peer-to-peer, no corpo infrastructure involved. They can't track what they can't see. Get hardware that's not compromised. Companies like System76 are building rigs with Coreboot, open-source firmware that strips out the corporate spyware baked into most machines. If you're not running Linux yet, you're leaving yourself wide open. Go with Opera OS, Fedora, or Arch and lock it down. Your machine should answer to you, not to some boardroom. And don't sleep on privacy tools. Fire up Volvad VPN, a service that doesn't keep logs, doesn't require an email to sign up, and runs on open-source infrastructure. Use Tails or Kaylee when you need to net run off the grid. Harden your comms, clean your metadata, and stop letting the corpos build a site profile on you every time you go online. This isn't paranoia, it's survival. If you're not moving toward open-source, decentralized, community-driven tech, you're walking straight into the trap. The corpos want you compliant. They want you predictable. But the second you start shifting toward encrypted peer-to-peer systems, you become an anomaly. And anomalies are hard to control. This is the fight, Choom. This is cyberpunk for real. The corpos already control the infrastructure. They've got the money, the data, the AI, but they don't have the street. They don't have the chaos factor. That's where we come in. The net runners, the edge runners, the punks who know how to slip between the cracks and disrupt the signal. You want a future where the corpos decide who eats, who lives, who works, and who dies, then keep sleepwalking through life, letting Musk and Trump and the rest of them steer the ship. But if you want to jack out of the system and reclaim your autonomy, if you want to be free, then it's time to burn the old code and write a new future. It's not enough to survive anymore. We've got to fight back. We've got to outthink the algorithms, outsmart the AI, and start building a future that's not chained to the whims of corpos and kings. We've got the tools. We've got the skills. Now it's time to plug in and start running the shadows. The future's ours, too, if we're willing to fight for it. Go home, shoot!